Hello, I'm EnterElysium. Welcome back to Production Line Alpha. We currently have the 2-second production line for a car every 2 seconds, fully upgraded with full manufacturing capabilities. About to go live. We are just currently importing the last things into this section here, and then we're going to see how it's going to go. My suspicion is it's going to be interesting. We might well go bust. Hopefully we'll have another car selling period. That's a lot of glass. Oh, there we go. We had another car selling period. Apparently midday. Alright, there we go. Everything's ready. Conveyors, then. Go. Send the cars in. Now, just to double check, we have got all the fancy upgrades going on. Yep. There we go. Be nice if you could see the upgrades here somehow. I don't know. Tire pressure sensor. Yeah, we've got those. Then all the way down here, we get to the brakes, etc. Let's watch it. Here we go. Car's going through quite nicely there. Car's flowing through the steering wheel area. Now, in theory, yeah, they should all have like fancy power assisted, etc. Down to getting fitted with a horn and some lights. They are speeding through. Now into the final straight. Quality check. Sold. Awesome. That's absolutely grand, isn't it? Aircon, how are you doing? You got all the things installed? Yeah, you do. Yeah, we're good there. Okay, so now they're flowing through quite nicely. Let's go back here and start hooking things up. Resource conveyor. And then also, wasn't there one up here who needed to be connected? There. Oh, hello. Just thinking about it. There we go, sending the undercarriages on. And look at this. Cars speeding through this, like, out. We really are doing the car every 2 seconds, and it looks really good. Look at that! Now, the question is, how are our imports doing? Fine. Basically, I'm waiting for imports to hit 0. If imports are hitting 0 regularly, we're good. Yeah, you are hitting 0, you're hitting 0, you're hitting 0. Up here, here's an issue. Yeah, we're not getting enough wheels in. We could take the pressure off, and I'm going to do it by going over here. We get a resource importer here. And then we just hook you up here. And you should end up taking some of the pressure off. A little bit, not a lot. Mainly because you're going to the manufacturing area down here. I could move some of the manufacturing if needed. Yeah, getting wheels in because you're not manufacturing enough. Yeah, I think we'll switch some of the make tires around. So what have we got? Like make tire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Beautiful. And by beautiful, I mean it looks complete and utter mess, but what doesn't when I'm involved, so... There we go, much better. You're taking a lot of the strain off there. That's really helping. I think we're actually probably going to get on top of that with these two. I'll have to see if they actually even out eventually. Down here we're doing fine. You've regularly got resources coming, but that's fine. You've got resources coming out, that's fine. You've got resources coming out very occasionally, that's fine. You're fine. Up here, still having some issues. Even with the load shared. I have to move some more make tires away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh dear, did I just remove a make wheel? Yeah, I think I did. Right, how many make wheels did I need? I think it was like 2 for each, wasn't it? So that should be a make wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so we've got 4 tires up here. We've got 8 there, so that's 12 in total. And we needed 6 more. So I'm probably going to import from over here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah! 6! There we go. And then we'll just get them straight over here. I realize I probably shouldn't have put extra pressure on this one, but it wasn't doing a lot of work anyway. Yeah, this one's definitely felt the reduction in workload. And you know what, just in case, like, because it couldn't really hurt, we'll put an importer in here. Yeah, and the frame rate, I know, is lovely right now. Yeah, you're actually decreasing the amount you need, which is great. What if you're actually going to hit 0 at any point? You're getting stuff in regularly enough. You're only producing stuff over here for this, like, production line. You might hit 0 in the near future. You're iffy. I don't think you're ever going to hit 0. Problem is, like, I do have an area here that I could get, but... I'd have to remove my make light area. And you know how much difficulty it was getting that in to begin with. We'll see. I'm thinking if we connect these two together, allow you to take a little bit of the extra pressure. Might help. We're going to need power as well. So let's get ourselves some power. Power plant. Now I could do the upgrades, but I really can't bother to go through that screen. You know how much I hate the upgrade screen when I can avoid it. I know this is a much higher long-term cost, but also I don't care. God damn it. The slight difference in frame rate between my input and what I'm seeing is... and also my human reaction time is not helping here. Oh, power is kind of going a little bit off the edge there. Whoopsie. My factory's just too badass. Let's just get it so we stay out the red regularly. I'll do a couple of upgrades. Literally by clicking randomly. Come on, give me... Thank you. Still occasionally red. That'll do. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. This, not so good. Not sure what to do about that one. And I could remove a load of the make breaks and I could put them over here and make you take some of the slack up, but I don't really want to put pressure on this one. Like, this one's already having trouble. Either way, we're still at, like, almost our max. But you see that we aren't quite queuing. We should be queuing around here. Where are we queuing? Right, we're queuing up to here. Queues? Here we aren't seeing always queues. Why not? Right, here's where... Fitting valves is where we're seeing queues. Right. Let's speed this up a little bit. Just put the upgrades on. Yeah, that's helped. Radiator. You're fine. Exhaust, you're fine. And yeah, we're seeing queuing up here. We're seeing queuing all the way down to here. Why are we seeing backups here? No, I'll get a little bit of robotics going on. Why not? Insufficient resources. There we go. You can see that we're actually having the insufficient resource message come up. So yeah, we've got that confirmed as being our issue right there. Okay. You are vaguely okay now. So we could do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Let's see. Should be fine to take that increased load size. You're doing fine up there. You're doing fine over there. Yeah, there we go. We're actually seeing this is starting to pay off already. Yeah, that's no longer overloaded as much. We should see this starting to pay off soon. What's your runtime? Insufficient resources. We are still seeing it pop up occasionally. Yeah, just trying to get that like sheer amount of metal out is difficult. Technically, I guess we could put some make breaks over here. They'd have to come a long way, but it might work. We're losing a bit of efficiency because we aren't like minimizing the number of these we need. And then if we put a storage area nearby as well, that might help. Right, so if we put a supply stockpile here. What do you need? You need servos, brakes. Right, and we fill you full of servos and brakes. So, hi, brake. Servo. Get yourself like 24 brakes and 8 servos. Oh, actually, let's go less than that. 4 servos. So we know we're buying servos. Brakes we're having to make. And so we should end up dumping spare brakes here. Yeah, and we can watch this to know that when we're having brake issues, because this should be filling up with brakes, ideally. Yeah, steel issue here again. Yeah, the brakes aren't being exported here. I suspect it's just too far away. Like, it just won't do it. It's like, nah, I'm too far away, mate. Not doing that. I mean, ideally, I get rid of one of these. I'm going to do it. Right, this is just so much easier. We put an importer in here. That's sorted. And then we could get you to help out the brake issue further up here somehow. That's how I'm trying to figure out, like, how can I do that? Ideally, we also get, like, another make light area. And I guess we can actually up here. Then I'll make brake up here. I'll make brake up here. And then we want to make like a direct line so that ideally you'd be closest to this. You should be. Right. By deleting that, the idea is to make this a much like longer route around. So that it should pick this to do a load of the work. It seems to have done so. We are seeing a much more even load now coming across this area. How's the brake area doing? It looks like it's filling up with brakes. That said, we are seeing issues with servos now. And that's actually not getting any... Oh, it's getting a couple of servos occasionally. Right, we're going to call this up to like 8 servos. Yeah, we'll lower this down to 24. We'll get this up to 12. We always know the brakes are being stored nearby, servos necessarily aren't. And we will actually put another supply stockpile in here. We'll ask this supply... Come on. Stockpile. To have brakes... servos, but this time we'll say it's going to be like mostly servos. We've only a few brakes. We can always like change that later on. There we go. Where did I put that, like, supply stockpile? Yeah, no servers up here. Where's the other supply stockpile? It's down here somewhere, wasn't it? There we go. Yeah, no servers here at all. Must be servers that are holding us up. That said, like, it does look this is all packed, so what we should see is that this is going to be pretty damn busy as well. Yeah, we are seeing small queues. Not massive queues, and occasionally we're, you know, seeing waiting for car. Waiting for vehicle is like 50% of your time. That said, you're at the end of the chain, so we should see, yeah, less waiting for vehicle there. More waiting for vehicle there. Front of the queue, a little bit waiting for vehicle, but not much. Yeah. We're seeing this is backed up, which is nice because it's actually running on a decent timetable. And the waiting for vehicle is particularly small, which is nice. Down here, this is all backed up, which is, again, lovely. This windscreen area is doing well. Aircon. Occasionally waiting for vehicle. The ones at the top of queue, though, yeah. Electronics are fine. Yeah, so we're actually getting out about every 2 seconds right now. We're up to over 20 mil. Damn. I think it worked. Now, it's just a real shame that the stockpiles don't really seem to do very much. Like, this stockpile just isn't calling any servers. Like, no servers have come to the stockpile. I've seen, like, a couple appear here, but then they've gone very quickly. Brakes, mostly just ending up getting into the stockpiles over here. So I can understand why they're not in here. Actually, why? These brakes should have left ages ago. Yeah, so right now, stockpiles are basically useless. Not seeing them pulling brakes out of these places. I suspect they just don't see them as targets or something. I don't know, but that just pulled one out of there to go. I don't know. I really don't know. And they're certainly not buying. Like, I've seen no servo. Oh, there we go. I've seen the occasional servo, but it's only very occasionally. Like, there's definitely gaps here where they should be still calling servos, and they're not. Maybe they're getting reappropriated en route and it's not calling for another one until it gets over here. I don't know. I don't know what the internal logic is, but look at that. This is now backed up perfectly. And it does appear that this is still the bottleneck. But only a little bit. Now, I understand this is going to be waiting for vehicle because it actually works on a short time scale than the one in front of it. So provided this one is working, which it is. Waiting for resources. I do not like seeing that. Oh. Massive slowdown. Massive frame rate slowdown. Just zoom in nice and far. There we go. Just don't look at anything. Oh, I get the sound effects don't come in this close. It's all nice. Waiting for... There we go, get a servo. Yeah, we really do need the servos. It's the servos that's the issue. It's not really the brakes anymore. I mean, certainly the brakes are close to the threshold. Like, there we go. We need a couple more brakes. We need more brakes up here. But I can barely see the number of servos. Like 1, 1, 1, and then they're gone. And get another one, and that's when we're using them. It's the servos that's the issue. And we can't solve that. There's very little we could do to do that. And that'd be involved like an entire new floor plan to make sure we're closer to the... Oh, dear. Try and put more pressure on this one. Ah, that did not work. Go on. You, do more. Okay, you're going to have to do that one. There we go. I guess the gifts were, like, backing up. All in all, though, still working. Can't really do much about the servo motors, so... End of the day. Car's still flowing through very nicely. Barely a hit to the speed. Oh, waiting. Well, that is a long time waiting. That isn't good. And over here, working like a well-oiled machine. Well, that's been a long time waiting there. And here. It's that damn servo area. Up to 28 mil. Our cars are still selling well. Feels good. That's it from me. I don't really know what we can do more with this factory. We've kind of hit sort of the peak that we can really do. And honestly, that's most of the stuff in the game currently. We can wait for like another expansion, or maybe you could give me some sort of thing to do that I could try and do in a different map. So do feel free to comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking, what you'd like to see, whether I should wait a little while and wait for a bit more content. So, you know, postulate below. But until next time, I've been EnterElysium. Like, subscribe, let me know what you think down below, especially considering I'll be taking some notes from that, etc. about what I could do with the game in future, and also if you want me to come back to the game. But until next time, stay shiny.